Trojans and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. This is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes offense will go to work first. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson. He had more than 250 yards and a couple of scores in their victory in the last game. Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's White. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the pocket, it's Reed. Rolls right. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's White. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes. The sticks through the air come to the line. Handoff to the single back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Throwing Reed. Makes the grab down the middle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So USC's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think that's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Searching for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's got enough. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Williams, look out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Could not make his way to the corner. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Ohio State. Took it all the way back to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Play fake, Reed. Moves to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
On fourth, he's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed given fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Jackson. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Reed going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From deep, it's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Trojan sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Williams. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alston. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Williams from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Wormley. There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Fires quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams to throw. Rushes on. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Williams looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got a little space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Jackson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Enough to move the chains. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye!
It's just so nice to have a signal who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Here's Reed to throw. Still looking to his right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 45 on his way. Could be an alley. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's White. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just dusted the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under pressure. Makes the grab. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Williams. The sure hands. It's Anderson. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like the back in.
Going for it all. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Rush right in his face. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Keeps it moving. It's White. He's got the first down. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 22 team, the Memphis Tigers.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you... something happened, and it's got to start on this drive.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Hits inside, it's White. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Swamped immediately.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Buying time to his right. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's Joyner. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick give. It's Alston. Shows him the stiff arm. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Motion from the wideout. Play action with Williams. Out wide right, it's Jefferson. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Tells to run, wants to pass. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Second down coming up. Throwing, Williams. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't find... 3rd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Fires on the move. Left side is Alston. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
This guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And they tacked on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They give it back to him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's White. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's White. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Reed. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun, it's White. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Wormley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. Just smothered on the play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Wormley. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. With the clock running, this should be the final play.